Welcome to the wonders of New Zealand, a land where snow-capped peaks, wild coastlines, and deep blue lakes create a storybook landscape. In this journey, we'll take you through the most stunning places across the country, from legendary fjords and volcanic valleys to vibrant cities and untouched islands. Each destination tells a different tale, rich with natural beauty, local spirit, and unforgettable adventure. Let's discover what makes Aotearoa truly magical. Towering nearly 1 mile above the water, Mitre Peak is the defining icon of Milford Sound. Its sharp silhouette rises dramatically, creating a stunning reflection in the calm fjord below. The peak gets its name from its resemblance to a bishop's mitre hat. Whether seen from a boat cruise or a kayak, the view is always awe-inspiring. Early mornings often offer misty, magical conditions, perfect for photography and quiet contemplation. Plunging over 500 feet from a hanging valley, Stirling Falls is one of the tallest and most powerful waterfalls in Milford Sound. When cruise boats pass close, passengers can feel the spray and roar of the falls up close. Rain enhances its power, creating a thunderous curtain of white water. It's said that Maori warriors once used the falls to cleanse themselves spiritually before battle. Lady Bowen Falls is both beautiful and essential. It powers the entire Milford Sound settlement. Cascading nearly 550 feet, this waterfall can be seen from many viewpoints, but a boat ride gives the most immersive experience. Surrounded by lush, mossy cliffs, the falls are fed by glacial runoff. The nearby short walking track to the viewing platform provides a quiet space to absorb its majesty. For those seeking a peaceful land-based view of the fjord, the Milford Foreshore Walk offers one of the most photogenic paths in the area. The trail is easy and flat, winding through native bush and opening up to breathtaking fjord views. Interpretive signs along the way share insights into the region's geology and wildlife. On clear days, the reflections of Mitre Peak and surrounding mountains are postcard perfect. Hidden beneath the surface of Milford Sound is a rare opportunity to view deep-sea life without diving. The underwater observatory at Harrison Cove descends 30 feet, where visitors can see black coral and unique marine species. This area is known for its dark, tannin-stained surface layer, which allows deep-water species to thrive in shallow depths. It's one of the few places on Earth where this natural phenomenon occurs. Lake Wakatipu is the sparkling centerpiece of Queenstown, stretching in a lightning bolt shape between dramatic alpine peaks. Its deep blue waters are surrounded by walking trails, quiet coves, and incredible viewpoints that reflect every season's charm. According to Maori legend, the lake's rhythmic rise and fall every few minutes is the heartbeat of a sleeping giant. Sunset cruises and lakeside picnics are among the favorite ways to enjoy its peaceful beauty. Towering above Queenstown, the Remarkables are one of New Zealand's most iconic mountain ranges. In winter, they transform into a snowy playground for skiers and snowboarders, with slopes that cater to all skill levels. Even in warmer months, hiking trails and scenic drives around the range offer unforgettable views. Their jagged peaks live up to their name, truly remarkable from every angle. One of Queenstown's signature adventures, the Shotover Jet takes thrill seekers on a high-speed ride through narrow canyons of the Shotover River. The boat spins, swerves, and flies past sheer cliffs with exhilarating precision. This world-famous experience is adrenaline-packed yet safe, and it's a must for anyone wanting to feel the full energy of Queenstown's adventure spirit. Purakanui Falls is one of New Zealand's most photographed waterfalls, cascading gracefully over 3 tiers of mossy rock. Surrounded by native beech and podocarp forest, the short walk to the falls feels like entering a hidden paradise. The peaceful sound of water and birdsong fills the air, especially in the early morning. A viewing platform offers the perfect angle to capture the layered beauty of this natural wonder. Perched high above the Pacific Ocean, Nugget Point Lighthouse offers breathtaking coastal views. The narrow walkway leads past steep cliffs, where seals sunbathe and waves crash dramatically below. At sunrise, the golden light illuminates the rugged rocks, known as the Nuggets. This spot is a must-see for photographers and anyone craving a moment of awe. Curia Bay is famous for its fossilized forest, where tree stumps from over 180 million years ago are visible at low tide. It's a surreal sight, ancient logs turned to stone along a tidal shoreline. But that's not all. At dusk, rare yellow-eyed penguins can sometimes be seen waddling up the rocks. The combination of geology and wildlife makes Curia Bay a uniquely rich destination. The Hooker Valley Track is the most famous hike in the Mount Cook region. This well-maintained trail crosses 3 swing bridges, follows glacial rivers, and ends at the stunning Hooker Lake with views of Mount Cook reflected in icy waters. It's an easy, family-friendly walk, taking about 3 hours round trip. Along the way, interpretive signs share stories of the area's geology, wildlife, and Maori legends. From this lookout, visitors get a breathtaking view of the Tasman Glacier, New Zealand's longest glacier, stretching nearly 17 miles. Below lies the milky blue Tasman Lake, often dotted with floating icebergs. It's accessible by a short walk or scenic flight, with optional boat tours that glide right up to the glacier's edge. The stark contrast between ice, rock, and sky creates a powerful visual memory. This small stone church on the shores of Lake Tekapo is one of New Zealand's most photographed landmarks. Built in the 1930s, it perfectly frames the lake and the southern Alps through its altar window. At sunrise or sunset, the light spills across the pews and glows against the stone. On clear nights, the church is silhouetted beneath a sky full of stars. Quiet, timeless, and unforgettable. Perched above the lake, Mount John Observatory offers unmatched views of the night sky. As part of the Aoraki Mackenzie Dark Sky Reserve, it's one of the best stargazing spots in the Southern Hemisphere. Guided tours reveal planets, constellations, and distant galaxies through high-powered telescopes. The air is crisp, the silence complete, and the stars seem close enough to touch. Every year, from mid-November to early January, wild lupins bloom in vibrant purples, pinks, and blues along the lake's edge. These flowers add an almost surreal pop of color to the already stunning landscape. Photographers and nature lovers flock here during this short season. The air is filled with floral fragrance, and every frame looks like a painting come to life. This scenic walk leads visitors through a lush rainforest valley carved by centuries of glacial movement. The trail ends at a safe viewing point where you can see the blue ice of Franz Josef Glacier, nestled between rugged mountains. The contrast of rainforest and glacier is rare and remarkable. Interpretive signs along the trail explain how the glacier is retreating due to climate change, adding depth to the visual wonder. Famous for its perfect mirror reflections, Lake Matheson is a short drive from Fox Glacier. On still days, the lake reflects Wharariki, Mount Cook, and Mount Tasman with amazing clarity, especially at sunrise or sunset. The easy walking loop around the lake passes through mossy forest and across swing bridges. It's one of the most photographed spots in New Zealand, and for good reason. One of the park's most iconic features, Split Apple Rock, is a giant granite boulder perfectly cleaved in half. Sitting just offshore, it looks almost surreal against the turquoise water. Best viewed by kayak or boat, it's also accessible from the beach at low tide. Local Maori legends surround the rock, adding mystery to its already striking appearance. The bright red Wellington cable car climbs from downtown to the Botanic Garden, offering sweeping views of the city and harbor. It's a nostalgic ride and a must-do for first-time visitors. At the top, a small museum showcases the cable car's history, and the lookout point is ideal for photos. The short journey feels like stepping back in time. This scenic hilltop offers one of the best panoramic views in Wellington. From the summit, you can see the entire harbor, the city center, and even planes landing at the airport. It's a popular sunset spot and a favorite for both locals and travelers. Movie fans will also recognize it as a filming location from The Lord of the Rings. Often described as one of the world's best one-day hikes, the Tongariro Alpine Crossing stretches nearly 12 miles through volcanic landscapes. Hikers pass steaming vents, red craters, and emerald-colored lakes. It's physically demanding, but incredibly rewarding. The ever-changing terrain makes you feel like you're walking across another planet, one shaped by fire and time. Famous as Mount Doom in The Lord of the Rings, Mount Ngauruhoe is a striking cone-shaped volcano. Though climbing it is discouraged due to its sacred Maori status, its silhouette dominates the landscape. Its steep sides rise abruptly from the plateau, often ringed by clouds. The mountain's dramatic presence is both beautiful and humbling. These vivid, mineral-rich lakes sparkle in shades of turquoise and green. Located along the Alpine Crossing Trail, they're a highlight for many hikers. The color contrasts sharply with the dark volcanic earth, creating a surreal view. Despite their beauty, the smell of sulfur reminds visitors that the area is still geologically active. Tapuia is Rotorua's cultural and geothermal heart. Here you can watch the mighty Pohutu geyser erupt up to 100 feet into the sky, often several times an hour. It's also home to the New Zealand Maori Arts and Crafts Institute, where you'll see wood carving, weaving, and live haka performances. It's a powerful place to connect with the country's indigenous roots. This vast forest of towering California redwoods offers walking, biking, and even treetop canopy tours. The cool shaded paths feel like another world compared to Rotorua's steaming valleys. At night, the Redwoods Tree Walk transforms with soft lighting and lanterns, creating a magical experience. It's nature and storytelling, woven together in silence and light. A surreal landscape of bubbling mud pools, neon-colored lakes, and steaming craters. Wakatipu looks like a painting come to life. The Champagne Pool, with its orange and green rim, is the star attraction. The Lady Knox geyser erupts daily with the help of a little soap, shooting water high into the air. It's both science and wonder rolled into one. Rising over 1,000 feet tall, the Sky Tower is Auckland's most iconic structure. From its observation deck, you get panoramic views of the city, surrounding islands, and both harbors. Thrill seekers can try the Sky Jump or Sky Walk outside the tower. Whether you're dining at the rotating restaurant or just soaking in the view, it's a must-see landmark. A short ferry ride from downtown, Waiheke Island feels like a world away. Known for its wineries, beaches, and art galleries, it's a favorite weekend escape for locals. You can sip award-winning wines, relax on white sand beaches, or hike coastal trails with sea views. It's where luxury meets nature, all just minutes from the city. Auckland's waterfront buzzes with energy. The Viaduct Harbor is lined with restaurants, bars, and yachts, offering a vibrant spot for dining or just taking in the view. As day turns to night, the lights reflect off the water and live music fills the air. It's the perfect place to enjoy the city's modern, social side. Built in the late 1800s, the Castlepoint Lighthouse stands proudly atop a rocky headland, guiding ships with its historic beacon. The short walk to the lighthouse is scenic and peaceful. At sunrise or sunset, the views are breathtaking. Golden cliffs glowing against a blue ocean. It's one of the most photographed lighthouses in New Zealand. Towering above the beach, Castle Rock gives the town its name. You can hike to the top for sweeping views of the coast and surrounding hills. The track is short but steep. Once you reach the summit, the perspective makes every step worth it. Rolling waves on one side, grassy hills on the other. Castlepoint is a favorite spot for surf casting and boat fishing. Anglers often catch snapper, kahawai, and gurnard right from the beach. You may also spot dolphins, seals, and even orcas in the waters offshore. Bring your binoculars. Nature is always on display here. This natural sea arch, located on Motukokako Island, is one of the bay's most iconic landmarks. Boat tours often pass through the narrow gap when the sea is calm. The journey there includes dolphin sightings, sea caves, and turquoise waters. Passing through the rock is a thrilling moment for every traveler. Piha is the gateway to the Bay of Islands. With its golden beaches and water activities, it's a perfect base for adventure, swimming with dolphins, sailing, or taking scenic flights. The town also offers excellent restaurants and cozy accommodations. From here, island hopping is easy and unforgettable. The largest island in the bay, Urupuka, is a nature lover's paradise. It's covered in native bush and surrounded by clear waters ideal for snorkeling and kayaking. There are hiking trails with views over hidden coves and quiet beaches. Whether you camp overnight or visit for a day, it's a serene escape into the wild. Accessible only by foot, boat, or kayak, Cathedral Cove is one of the most iconic spots in New Zealand. The natural rock arch frames a pristine beach with turquoise water. The hour-long walk to the cove winds through coastal forest and scenic cliffs. Once you arrive, the beauty of the cove makes every step worth it. At Hotwater Beach, you can dig your own natural hot tub right in the sand. Geothermal water bubbles up through the beach at low tide, creating a one-of-a-kind spa experience. People arrive with spades and towels, forming steaming pools next to the ocean. It's quirky, fun, and uniquely Kiwi. Often ranked among the world's most beautiful beaches, New Chums is untouched and undeveloped. It requires a short bushwalk and stream crossing to reach. But the reward is a golden crescent of sand with no crowds. There are no shops, no buildings, just the sound of waves and birdsong. It's a true escape into nature. One of the North Island's most dramatic hikes. The Pinnacles Walk takes you through lush rainforest and ancient kauri logging tracks. The summit offers sweeping views of the entire Coromandel range. It's popular for overnight hikes, with a well-maintained hut near the top. Watching the sunrise from the summit is an unforgettable experience. Bag End is the crown jewel of Hobbiton, the home of Bilbo and Frodo Baggins. Perched high on a hill, its familiar round green door welcomes fans from all over the world. Though you can't go inside, the exterior is immaculately detailed. The garden, the mailbox, and the carved sign transport you directly into Tolkien's world. Lion Rock is the symbol of Piha, a towering volcanic formation that juts out into the sea. From a distance, its shape resembles a lion sitting proudly on the shore. Visitors can hike halfway up for sweeping views of the beach and ocean. It's also a site of Maori cultural significance, adding depth to its natural beauty. Quieter and more remote than the main beach, North Piha offers long stretches of black sand backed by lush forest. It's a favorite among experienced surfers. It's also ideal for peaceful walks at sunset, with fewer crowds and a strong connection to the raw elements. The roar of the waves here is unforgettable. Often called the most photographed tree in New Zealand, that Wanaka tree stands alone in the lake with its twisted trunk and graceful branches. Set against a backdrop of mountains and changing skies, the tree offers a poetic symbol of resilience. It's especially stunning at sunrise and sunset. This famous hiking trail leads to one of the most iconic panoramic viewpoints in the country. The climb is steep and takes several hours, but the reward is spectacular. From the summit, Lake Wanaka stretches far below, ringed by alpine peaks. It's a rite of passage for hikers and photographers alike. Just a few minutes from town, the Wanaka Lavender Farm is a peaceful retreat with colorful fields, friendly animals, and fragrant air. You can sip lavender tea, stroll through gardens, or simply relax among buzzing bees and vibrant blooms. It's a sensory delight and a perfect photo stop. The heart of Wanaka offers lakeside cafes, cozy bookshops, and artisan stores. With the lake always in view, it's an inviting place to unwind after a day outdoors. Whether you're sipping coffee by the water or browsing local art, the town exudes charm and a relaxed mountain town vibe. The Archway Islands are the crown jewels of Wharariki Beach, massive sea stacks rising from the waves with natural stone arches carved by time. At low tide, reflections shimmer across the wet sand, creating an almost surreal landscape. It's one of New Zealand's most photographed coastal scenes. Just before reaching the beach, visitors walk through rolling sand dunes that feel like a desert dropped beside the sea. The winds constantly reshape them into soft, golden curves. Climbing the dunes rewards you with panoramic views and a feeling of total isolation. It's the perfect place to pause before hitting the beach. At low tide, the beach reveals hidden tide pools where seal pups love to splash and play. Watching them is a heartwarming and rare wildlife encounter. Remember to keep your distance and let them enjoy their home safely. It's one of nature's quiet treasures. Sunset at Wharariki is pure magic. The sky burns with color, the waves crash in rhythm, and the sea stacks cast long shadows over the sands. Photographers, hikers, and dreamers all gather here to witness the day's final light. It's a moment of awe that stays with you. The summit of Roy's Peak is one of the most iconic viewpoints in New Zealand. From here you see Lake Wanaka shimmering far below, surrounded by snow-dusted mountains. It's a long, steep climb, around 6 hours round trip. But the view from the top feels like standing on the edge of the world. It's worth every step. As you hike higher, the trail opens into alpine meadows, filled with native grasses and wildflowers in summer. The air is crisp, and the silence is striking. You might spot birds like the kea, or hear the distant rush of the lake below. It's a place to slow down and soak in nature's rhythm. Kaikoura is one of the best places in the world to see sperm whales in the wild. Year-round boat tours offer a front-row seat to these majestic creatures. You might also see dolphins, seals, and even orcas. The moment a whale breaches the surface is unforgettable. It's nature at its most powerful. Just a short walk from town, Point Keen is home to a thriving New Zealand fur seal colony. You can see seals sunbathing on the rocks or splashing in tide pools. Please keep a respectful distance. These wild animals are best admired quietly. It's an up-close wildlife experience right at the edge of the sea. Nestled in Kaikoura's hills, Lavendale is a serene lavender farm with sweeping views and fragrant fields. Stroll the gardens, sip herbal tea, or shop local handmade products. In bloom, the purple rose is stunning against the snow-capped mountains. It's a peaceful retreat that contrasts beautifully with the coastal energy nearby. Marine Parade is Napier's beautiful coastal promenade, stretching along the Pacific Ocean. It features gardens, fountains, playgrounds, and public art. Strolling here offers ocean views, fresh air, and a sense of calm. It's the perfect place to relax and enjoy the rhythm of the sea. From this elevated viewpoint, you get sweeping views of the port, coastline, and green hills. It's a great place for a photo stop or a quiet moment. You can drive or hike to the top, and on clear days, the horizon seems to stretch endlessly over Hawke's Bay. Located in the heart of the city, the Botanic Gardens span over 50 acres of themed gardens, exotic trees, and floral displays. You can stroll beside the Avon River, relax under giant oaks, or visit the conservatories. It's a peaceful escape, full of color and life, no matter the season. Rising just outside the city, the Port Hills offer panoramic views of Christchurch, Lyttelton Harbour, and the distant Southern Alps. Popular for hiking and mountain biking, the hills are a natural playground. At sunset, the golden light across the hills is absolutely unforgettable. The lakefront in Queenstown is where energy meets tranquility. Cafes, walking trails, and wooden piers line the shore, offering stunning views at any hour. Locals and travelers gather here to enjoy live music, sunsets over the water, and the comforting presence of the Remarkables mountain range. This vintage steamship has been cruising Lake Wakatipu for over 100 years. You can hop aboard for a scenic journey to Walter Peak High Country Farm. With its polished wood interiors and live piano music, the TSS Earnslaw offers a charming throwback to old world travel and alpine storytelling. Just a short drive from Queenstown, Bob's Cove is a hidden gem where calm waters and native bush create a peaceful retreat. At sunrise, the lake mirrors the pink sky, and birdsong echoes through the forest. It's the kind of spot where time slows down. This lakeside trail stretches for miles and reveals ever-changing views of mountains, wildflowers, and the sparkling water. It's perfect for biking or a slow stroll. Benches along the way invite you to pause and breathe in the crisp alpine air. It's one of the best ways to truly feel the land. Stretching over 40 miles, the Queen Charlotte Track weaves through forested ridges and opens up to breathtaking coastal views. Popular with hikers and mountain bikers, the trail is peaceful, well-maintained, and offers cozy lodges for multi-day journeys. It's a true immersion into New Zealand's wild beauty. Marlborough Sound offers calm, sheltered waters ideal for kayaking. Gliding past bush-covered hills and secluded coves brings you close to nature. Paddle quietly and you might spot stingrays, dolphins, or fur seals along the way. It's a gentle yet exhilarating way to explore the Marlborough Sound. The Lomond saddle sits halfway to the summit, offering sweeping views over Lake Wakatipu and the surrounding peaks. Many hikers choose to stop here as the trail becomes more challenging beyond this point. It's a perfect place to rest, take photos, and appreciate the vast Southern Alps. At over 5,000 feet, the summit rewards hikers with one of the most panoramic views in New Zealand. The landscape stretches from Queenstown to Mount Aspiring on a clear day. The climb is steep, with switchbacks and exposed ridges, but reaching the top feels like standing above the clouds, peaceful and exhilarating all at once. The lower section of the Routeburn Track passes through beech forest, alive with birdsong and filtered sunlight. It's cool, serene, and a lovely contrast to the open slopes above. You might hear the rustle of a waka in the underbrush or catch a glimpse of a bellbird flitting between branches. This is where the journey begins. Nestled in the Routeburn Valley near Glenorchy, the trailhead welcomes hikers with lush forest and the gentle sound of the Routeburn River. From here, the path weaves beneath mossy trees, gaining elevation gradually as it leads into one of the world's most celebrated alpine routes. Welcome to the wonders of New Zealand, a land where snow-capped peaks, wild coastlines, and deep blue lakes create a storybook landscape. In this journey, we'll take you through the most stunning places across the country, from legendary fjords and volcanic valleys to vibrant cities and untouched islands. Each destination tells a different tale, rich with natural beauty, local spirit, and unforgettable adventure. Let's discover what makes Aotearoa truly magical.